The U.S. House of Representatives has passed a $4.5 billion emergency border aid bill. 230 members of the Congress voted in favor of this bill, which is seen as a move against the Trump administration's immigration policies. The passage of this emergency bill comes after an outcry over reports of inhumane conditions at border detention centers for children. The House bill provides funding for beds, blankets, diapers, food, and legal assistance to those who've been detained. The Democrats have said that the bill also provides alternatives to detention. The U.S. President Donald Trump has vowed to veto the bill. The White House criticized the move by the Democrats, saying, quote, Democrats were seeking to take advantage of the current crisis by inserting policy provisions that would make our country less safe, end quote. Meanwhile, the Senate has other plans in store. Republican senators are also planning to advance an emergency spending bill. The only difference is that the Republican bill will not have a restriction on how the funds can be used. This means there's no guarantee that the money will be spent in making conditions in detention centers more habitable. But this doesn't really come as a surprise, given that a majority of the Senate backs Trump's hardline immigration policies. Here's a look at some of the detention center reports. The ones that were doing the rounds of the United States this weekend highlighted the plight of children in border detention centers. They claim that hundreds of children have been held in Texas for weeks and that the conditions in these detention centers are filthy and the children are hungry, dirty, sick and scared. According to reports in Western media, most of these detention cells have open toilets in the middle of the room. There's no one to take care of these children, and they aren't even being bathed on a regular basis. The number of migrant children apprehended at the border has touched a record high. More than 250 children were recently moved out of these border stations after their plight was highlighted at an American court. But what we are learning right now is that these children have been transferred back to these dirty cells. Now, while all of this is going on, the acting commissioner of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency has resigned from his position. John Sanders will be leaving his role on the 5th of July. No official reason has been given for his resignation.